Um, is this unfolding of the person ever done, or is it an ongoing process? So it depends what you mean. There is a moment, but for some people it might seem gradual, but there is a moment where there is a shift from watching from the personal perspective to watching from consciousness. And for some, it's a gradual, like slow movement into that, so they have no big bangs. And for some, it's like, and that can be quite shocking. Um, and the undoing of the person goes on, I suppose, forever, because prior to that shift, there has to be a certain amount of undoing in most characters for the consciousness to become to be the watcher rather than the person watching. But then after, it doesn't mean that you've got a perfectly enlightened human. There is a shift from somebody watching to the big consciousness watching, but the person isn't perfect. The person will never be perfect. Like everything in this life, it will continuously evolve. So you could say it is an ongoing process to expand even more and more to the truth of what it is, which is an unknowable process. And I don't think that can ever stop. Every form, everything, every form, every idea, everything will always attempt to expand because it seems to be the nature of the universe. There was this apparent big bang, and then everything is expanding. And that is so beautiful and so humble that the person doesn't arrive. Because the person is always attempting to arrive, is always trying to claim things, but the person can't claim anything. It can maybe claim it was a shift from being personal watcher to the everything watcher, but it doesn't really belong to the person because after that happens, you see that it was never really the person watching anyway. And so it's just more of a description, really. Yeah. So for me, personally, this body-mind mechanism is always evolving. Sometimes there's old seeking patterns that come up. Sometimes there's just old karmas that come up that need to be addressed and reevaluated. It learns new karmas that not learns, but takes on new karmas that then need to be released. Yeah. There's greater understanding of the apparent process of it, intellectual understanding. All of that seems to expand more and more. Yeah. I don't know if that's clear. On the subject of seeds, which you just mentioned, this is a Master Eckhart quote. The seed of God is in us now. The seed of a pear tree grows into a pear tree, and a hazel seed grows into a hazel tree. A seed of God grows into God. Yeah, that's really beautiful. Yeah, thanks for sharing. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Lisa. And that's really like that's a big part of the talk. So when that person said it's so beautiful, it's like it's like truth meeting in truth. So by telling the truth, it sort of reveals the truth in others. And and then they're tasting it. There's a becoming presence. This consciousness is coming forward. And then that feels like beauty. It feels like love in the human form. But it's that the consciousness is no longer being contained in here as a looker. It's going forward and expanding until it gets back to everything. Because that's what it truly is.